What's up, YouTube? Wanted to do a quick video of a non-biased review on the 2022 F150 with the 2.7 V6 EcoBoost motor, pulling and its towing capabilities, and my honest review on how it did. I have no affiliation with Ford. This is just straight up, just like any guy on the street you talk to. Very unbiased review of this F-150. I've actually been a Chevy guy my whole life. This is my first Ford that I use as a daily driver. And I gotta say, I'm highly impressed with it. My current daily driver is a 2003 Chevy 2500. This is technically the wifey's car, or truck I should say, but we mainly daily drive it, and I just use my truck for work and was using it for haul and everything. But let me flip the camera around and get into what I really think. So here she is in all her glory. 2022 F150 XLT in the Spacewhite. Very cool color. It's got the 2.7 with the 10-speed transmission. And I gotta say, being a Chevy guy my whole life and then switching over to Ford, I might be a Ford guy. I cannot complain about this truck. Absolutely love it. And the only thing I was worried about was its towing capabilities, because we have a 21-foot Nautic Star, and she's a pretty heavy boat. And I was worried about if this truck could tow it. But according to everything I read on the internet, it said it could. But I've always had heavy duty trucks, 2500 platforms my whole life. And I've never really honestly towed with a 1500 platform other than, just utility trailers and stuff. But I went ahead and bit the bullet. We got an excellent deal on this truck. And I just hauled this boat from Jacksonville, Florida to Steenahatchee, Florida, the Atlantic coast to the Gulf Coast. And the truck did phenomenal. The 10-speed transmission worked flawlessly. The truck had plenty of power. I got a 2003. Let me see if I can show you. 2500 Silverado over there. It's got the 6.0 in it, 300 and something horsepower. The big, 4L80 transmission in it. And this F-150 made it feel obsolete. The amount of power this little 2.7 has is just mind-blowing. Honestly, my 2003 Silverado actually kind of struggles to pull this boat a little bit. I like to run at about 70 miles an hour on the interstate, and my Silverado does not like pulling this boat at 70. I don't know if it's the aerodynamics or what, but she struggles constantly shifting up and down. Just 65 is really about the key speed in the Silverado. It seems to just like to ride right there. Doesn't shift up and down a lot, but I mean, 65 nowadays is pretty slow on the highway. Everybody's passing you. It's just kind of annoying. I like to cruise at 70. This truck, honestly, most of the time to Steenahatchee, we were cruising 75. And I actually put it in manual mode and just left it right there in 8th gear. It seemed like it really loved 8th gear. It would, when I had it on, automatic mode, it would shift up to 10th gear. But if you'd hit a hill or something, it'd shift back down. And honestly, just the way the truck felt, the engine, RPM, and the way it sounded to me and vibrations, pulling, it seemed like 8th gear was the nice, very smooth gear. It wouldn't shift back down if you had to go up a hill or something. And honestly, you can do, I went 85 miles an hour pulling this boat because, I had to pass a couple cars, and, it whipped around the cars no problem. Horsepower is no problem for this truck. The 10-speed transmission, just phenomenal. I love it, super smooth. And not to mention, we were getting high teens pulling this big boat. So if you're going on a long road trip and you're worried about fuel mileage, hey, this 2.7, it got great fuel mileage on the way there. my 2003 Silverado over there, she gets about 10 miles per gallon, no matter if you're pulling or just driving around the highway. It sucks on gas. This truck, great. I did want it didn't squat as much as I expected a 1500 to. Once I put the boat down on it, it squatted down maybe about 2 inches to just where the truck was absolutely level. You know, it wasn't sagging in the back or sitting lower than the front. I did have to get a adjustable trailer hitch. Depending on what kind of trailer you got, you may not need that. But the way this boat trailer is set up, it's pretty low to the ground, honestly. And a couple of the metal hangers that hold the bunks, if the front of the bow is not up when you're backing down boat ramps, it'll hang up. So, you know, that may not, you know, pertain to the trailer you're pulling. You might not have to get an adjustable hitch, but hey, they're good to have, handy to have in case you ever get another trailer or buddy calls you and you need to pull his trailer and his is a different height. So if you're gonna buy one, go ahead and spend the money, just get you an adjustable. But anyways, guys, I hope this video helps you. If you're considering buying one of these trucks, maybe you've been a heavy duty truck guy your whole life, just like me, and this new technology and the trucks that they're putting out now and the power that these 1500 has is comparable to the early 2000s trucks. I mean, this truck has more horsepower and torque than my 03 Silverado with the 6.0 iconic LS motor. So it, you know, stuff's come a long ways. And if you're considering buying a 1500, maybe you don't use your truck every day for work, or you're not hauling every day, and you just got a boat you're pulling every now and then, or a couple utility trailers, or car hauler, you're just taking your cars to the car show or something, this truck will do exactly that and do it very well. So shout out to Ford. They did a good job on these trucks. Highly impressed. I'm actually going to do another video where I go into a detailed comparison of why I left Chevy and went to Ford. My grandfather actually worked for Chevrolet pretty much his whole adult life and retired from them. So we get pretty nice discounts when we're buying new Silverados. And I actually chose to forego the discount and pay, you know, regular price like everybody else does for this Ford. And I honestly, I couldn't be happier. This truck is great. My other family members have brand new Silverados and Sierras. They're very nice trucks, don't get me wrong, but comfortability and technology, I think Ford has it right now. So anyways, guys, thanks for checking out this video. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. If you like videos like this, I got a ton more content, reviews, how-tos, Harley content, motorcycle content, boat content, hot rod content, car shows, you name it, we got it. So anyways, thanks for checking it out. Drop a comment if you got any questions, comments, maybe some info you'd like to share with other F-150 owners, or you just want to say thanks for posting the video. But anyways, me and Ruger will catch you on the next one. Peace.